Good morning, student. Welcome you all in today's lecture. Our today's lecture topic is a amino acid. In last lecture, we are discussed about the carbohydrates. Now, what is meant by amino acid? Amino acids are a group of organic compounds containing two functional groups, that is, amino group and carboxylic group. Amino group means which group? Amino group means NH2 group, that is a basic group, and carboxylic group means COOH group, which is a acidic group. Means amino acids are the organic compound which contains both amino and carboxylic group, that is a acidic as well as a basic group, is known as a amino acid. There are about 300 amino acids are occur in nature, but only 20 of them occur in protein. Amino acids are the building block of protein, which are helpful for the protein formation. That's why only out of 300 amino acid, only 20 amino acids are occurs in the protein formation. Then structure of amino acid. Each amino acid has 4 different groups attached to alpha carbon, which is carbon atom next to the carboxylic group. These group are amino group means NH. Amino group means which? NH2 group. Second is a carboxylic group means COOH group. Then hydrogen atom and any side chain or any other functional group are available in the amino acids. Okay, here we can see the structure of amino acid. This is a carbon, which is a alpha carbon. Whose carbon can be called as a alpha carbon? Alpha carbon, the carbon which is attached by 4 different group, is known as a alpha carbon, and that carbon is exactly next to the carboxylic group, is a alpha carbon, and structure has center alpha carbon, then one hydrogen bond, then one carboxylic group, another any functional group, and second NH2, that is a basic group. Okay, out of these 4 different groups, NH2, that is basic group, and COOH, that is acidic group, are common in all protein, but R, that is a functional group, is different to form any other protein, and carbon, the alpha carbon is between the carboxylic and amino group. This is the structure of amino acid. Then isomerism. We are discuss about the isomerism in carbohydrate chapter. Now, what is meant by stereoisomerism? In a D amino acid, NH2 group is on right side, and while in L amino acid, it is oriented to the left side. Means if amino group is at the left side, then it is called as a alpha L amino acid, and if NH2 group is at right side, it called as a D amino acid, and when this structure is occur in amino acid, it called as a stereoisomerism. Then next concept, optical isomers of amino acid. If the carbon atom is attached to 4 different groups, it is a asymmetric and therefore exhibit isomerism. The amino acids except glycine possesses 4 different group RH, COO and NH2 held by the alpha carbon. Thus all amino acids have optical isomers. The protein are composed of L alpha amino acids. Which amino acid can be show optical isomers? Those amino acids which carbon atom is attached to 4 different group. There is only one exception, that is a glycine, which has no two different group, because glycine have hydrogen atom as a functional group. That's why glycine doesn't show optical isomers. But all other amino acids show optical isomers, because they show symmetric in nature and have 4 different groups to their asymmetric carbon. Then classification of amino acid on the basis of essentiality. First is a essential or indispensable amino acids. The amino acids which cannot be synthesized by the body and need to supplied through the diet are called as essential amino acids. Means which amino acids are not synthesized by our body but which are essential to our body is known as essential amino acids. They are required for proper growth and maintenance of individual. The 10 essential amino acids are arginine, which is a semi-essential, valine, then histidine, it is also semi-essential amino acids, then isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylamine, then threonine and tryptophan. This is a simple trick to remember the 10 essential amino acids. Okay. Next, non-essential amino acid. The body can synthesize but 10 amino acids to meet biological needs, hence they need not be consumed in the diet. Means those amino acids are also essential for our body, but these amino acids can be synthesized in our body, not essential to take it by the diet. That's why these are the non-essential amino acids. For example, glycine, alanine, serine, cysteine, aspartate, then asparagine, glutamate, glutamine, tyrosine and proline. These are the non-essential amino acids. Then classification of amino acid based on the structure. The 20 standard amino acids found in protein structure are divided into 7 different groups. First is a aliphatic amino acid, second is a hydroxyl group containing amino acid, then sulfur containing amino acid, then amino acids and their amides, means acidic amino acid, then basic amino acid, aromatic amino acids and amino acid amide. Now see one by one. First is a aliphatic amino acid, that is also called as simple amino acids. These are monocarboxylic acid. This group consists of most simple amino acids. These are the glycine, alanine, valine, leucine and isoleucine. It can be remembered by using word GAVLI, means Gavali. It can be remembered by using this word. First amino acids of aliphatic, that is simple amino acid, is a glycine. It is a small simple amino acid which contains R group is a hydrogen. It is a non-essential amino acid. Glycine is allosteric inhibitor of glutathione synthetase. That is a name of enzyme, and this enzyme are inhibited by glycine. So what is the structure of glycine? there is a carbon, then COOH group, then NH2. Here is one hydrogen and second hydrogen as a functional group. Okay, next simple amino acid alanine. It is also non-essential amino acid. Alanine is allosteric inhibitor of glutathione synthase. D-alanine is a component of bacterial cell wall, and B-alanine is found in pantothenic acid. Then next is a valine. It is an essential amino acid. It has a aliphatic hydrophobic isopropyl in a side chain. Means it has a 3 carbon compound in the side chain. You can see here it is a amino group. Here is a NH2, not a 3. NH2 carbon, then hydrogen, and in the side chain CH3, CH, CH3. That is a branched isopropyl amino acid. Then here is a COOH. Okay, this is the structure of valine. Then next, isoleucine. It is a essential amino acid. It has an aliphatic hydrophobic isopropyl, that is a 4 carbon compound in a side chain. Then second class is a hydroxyl group containing amino acid, that is a hydroxyl amino acid. And example of hydroxyl amino acids are serine, threonine, and tyrosine. First is a serine. It is a non-essential amino acid. It has a alcohol group in side chain for phosphorylation of many proteins, and this is a structure of serine. Okay, next is a threonine. It is a essential amino acid. Threonine has a alcohol in side chain, that is the OH group in side chain, is a targeted for phosphorylation of protein. Then sulfur containing amino acid. This is the most important type of amino acids. First is a cysteine and second is a methionine. Mostly objective is asked in exam as a dash is a example of sulfur containing amino acid. Answer is a cysteine and methionine. Okay, first is a cysteine. It is a non-essential amino acid. Cysteine, another important sulfur containing amino acid, is formed by the condensation of 2 molecules of cysteine. Then methionine. In genetic code, methionine is coded by the code AUG. This codon is called start codon. Methionine is the first amino acid used to build up a protein. Okay. Then next is a acidic amino acid and their amides. First amino acid is aspartic acid and second is a glutamic acid. And asparagine and glutamine are the amides of these amino acids. Then first amino acid is a aspartic acid. It is a non-essential amino acid. Aspartic is a capable for forming ionic bond and involved in the chemical reaction. Means in a side chain there is a in side chain there is a acidic group and other structure is the same in as a other amino acids. Then glutamic acid. It is a non-essential amino acid. Vitamin K2 carboxylate glutamate reduces in certain protein to give carboxyl glutamate. This modification allows protein to bind calcium as an essential event in blood clotting caxide. And in this amino acid there is also acidic group in side chain. Aromatic amino acid, those amino acids contain ring in a side chain. Example of aromatic amino acid is a phenylamine, tyrosine and tryptophan. First is a phenylamine. It is a essential amino acid, contains benzene ring in the side chain. Then tyrosine, it is non-essential amino acids, and the hydroxyl group of tyrosine impacts slight polarity to side chain, and it is a site for phosphorylation in protein, and it has a phenol in a side chain. Then tryptophan, it is a essential amino acid and it contains indole ring in the side. Next class of amino acid is a amino acid amide. Proline containing pyrrolidine ring in unique amino acid. It has amino group, therefore proline is a alpha amino acid. Okay, these are the classification of amino acids. In this lecture we are discuss about the amino acid, the function and classification of amino acid, their structure. Okay, this is a amino acid, and question will be asked on this topic as a what is meant by amino acids and give their importance, or next question will be asked as a classify amino acids, then give the importance of different amino acids. Okay, and then objective two class question will be asked, that is a sulfur containing amino acids, hydroxyl amino acids. Example of these amino acids are most asked in the last year exam, so be prepared for the amino acids topic. Okay, this is enough for today. Thank you guys and have a good day.